George, it's so nice that you're in the kitchen, not in the boxing ring, because it means we can talk to you more. You can talk here.
There's no mouthpiece.
No mouthpiece. You can do your talking. And, of course, we're here because you've helped create the lean, mean, fat-reducing grilling machine so that all of America can eat healthy.
That's right. This knocks out the fat.
Now, I would like us to meet a lady. Actually, you know her. Her name is Sherry Kalbaum. Sherry is an author. She's written The Healthy Gourmet, and she is, by profession, a nutritionist. What's really fun for George and Sherry is that she's also working on a book called George Foreman's Knock Out the Fat Barbecue and Grilling Cookbook. So here is your co-author in your cookbook, a woman who really knows nutrition, Sherry Kalbaum. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. There's your buddy. Now, George has been telling us up and down about how special this is, but you know what? You are a professional nutritionist, and that means you are very concerned about healthful eating.
Absolutely.
What do you like about this machine?
These patented grooves on the slant, there's no other machine like it. It just drips that fat right off of the food, so that when you're cooking your food, nothing is sitting in that grease or that oil, and that's so important, because when you cook your food and it sits in that grease, it absorbs it back up into the food. And then, secondly, one other thing I love about it, these two hot plates, sear that food, lock in those juices. George said that. It's juicy, flavorful, tender,
It is, and that's important. It is juicy. It's not dry just because you've drained off the fat.
And then there's something else I love about it. Every cook loves it. It's fast, fast, fast.
Yes, yes, we love fast, don't we?
That's
an issue today.
Well, who has time to spend all evening in the kitchen after work? None of. I don't.
Especially after my work.
That's right.
Get that man something to eat quick.
Well, in our cookbook, George's and mine, everything just about in that book you can do in 5 minutes or less.
Now, Sherry, you're putting together lots of recipes for the book with George, and some of them are real gourmet treats. Will you prepare some of those for us? We'll catch up with you later.
I'd be delighted.
Okay, we'll see you later. In the meantime, George, we're going to put your machine to yet another test. We took your machine to one of the finest chefs in Seattle. She works at the Paragon Grill, sought-after restaurant in Seattle. We wanted her to tell us if this really is the lean, mean, fat-fighting grilling machine that we're talking about. So let's see what Nancy Flume thought about what you've done, okay?
Okay, let's see.
Well, I've been a chef here in Seattle for the last 13 years. We feature a real eclectic menu, a lot of grilled seafood, grilled meats and things. One of our most popular dishes at the Paragon is our rosemary skewered grilled chicken. I wanted to show you how I do it at home on George Foreman's grilling machine because it's a lot easier than actually doing it at the restaurant. At the restaurant, I have to always maintain the grill and keep it cleared of any food particles that might be on it and keep oiling it so that the food doesn't stick. Where with George Foreman's grilling machine, I don't have to do any of that. All I have to do is put it on. You can hear how hot it is so that we'll get those nice grill marks. When I make this dish on the grill in the restaurant, it usually takes about 8 minutes. I have to keep turning the skewer on all sides to ensure even cooking. And what I found with George Foreman's grilling machine is it takes about 3 to 4 minutes because it has heat coming from the top and the bottom. It cooks absolutely evenly, and I don't have to watch it at all. Let's look and see if it's finished. And you can see, this has been in here for maybe 4 minutes. You can see the beautiful grill marks. And we'll just serve these up here. They look fantastic, and I just want to check and see how moist they really are. And you can see that all the moisture is still in there. They look wonderful.
It is nice. It has to make you feel good that virtually everybody who comes anywhere close to this machine, as our professional chef, is just dazzled by it. You've done a great job.
And you couldn't get a better endorsement.
No, well, unless, of course, it's from the champ. And we got that one already. You know what? Sherry went over here to make some wonderful gourmet foods for us that are a little more gourmet than the Foreman hamburger. Should we take a look at what she's done? Come on. Sherry, what are you doing over here? George, it looks beautiful.
I've been cooking in the kitchen. Well, you know, I've got George's favorite, #1, swordfish, ginger lime marinated swordfish.
Doesn't that look wonderful?
Look at this. Dijon steak fries. on the side. 4.5 minutes for medium rare for that great big steak.
Look at that. Isn't that wonderful?
Isn't that great? Now look at this. Mustard lemon chicken breast. Ah, does that look good? 2 minutes to cook this.
And I got to eat a lot of chicken with the breast. Generally, they're tough. You got to brawl them and chew them, and you end up with psyched up for a fight. And now, it's like you cook one of these and you tell a guy, I love you.
Look at this. Lean, mean steak fajitas.
Isn't that beautiful?
About 1.5 minutes for these steak strips.
Kidding.
Yes,
And of course, you want to have some of the searing on the vegetables, so they go right in there as well.
Yes, I put in the vegetables first, and you put in the steak strips, close the lid, about 3 minutes total, and you've got fajitas. Well, now, look at this, zesty shrimp kebabs. Any vegetables, fruits that you want in there, about 1 minute and 10 seconds for shrimp.
1 minute, 10 seconds. And what have we here?
Last but not least, our grilled lamb chops with minted salsa. Doesn't
that look wonderful?
About 3 minutes to do this.
Do you have, George, a favorite gourmet recipe?
Oh, my favorite.
Your favorite?
Can I show it to you?
Yeah, we want to see.
Exclusively mine.
I want to know about this
All
one.
right.
Great.
Well,
Sherry, thank you.
Oh, George, it was a pleasure.
All right, champ, we want to know what this gourmet dish is all about. What have you made for us?
Hot dogs.
You've got a lot of friends out here who want to be able to taste your food. What do you think?
I thought it was great. It was really tasty, and it wasn't greasy at all. And the taste really surprised me. I thought maybe the flavor would come out of it through the cooking process, and it wasn't at all. And it looks easy to clean.
George, tell us about
That's
that. Is it
the
easy to
magic.
clean? What do we do?
You get just a little sponge, wet sponge. You wipe this thing. There's no sticking at all, so it's easy to clean. Very easy.
It's clean, it's efficient, and the one thing I like is that you can cook more than one thing at one time, especially with vegetables. You usually need to use a little bit of oil to be able to cook that vegetable if you're sautéing it, but with this, you just close it down and it cooks everything not even a pan to wash afterwards.
That is good to remember. You can really make your whole meal on there at the same time.
I thought it was excellent, but I really didn't have any doubts when I knew George was promoting it.
Well, George, and you're proud of that. As you've already said, you're not about to put your name on something if it's a piece of junk.
It's really quality, and it makes you proud. And I've done many endorsements of a lot of things, but never have I signed my name. Sign your name, you're going to have to answer that. This is a good answer for those who want to knock out fat.
Introducing George Foreman's Lean, Mean, Fat-Reducing Grilling Machine. Now, in just minutes, you can have delicious grilled food with no mess and without all the fat. The secret is in the design. Unlike regular pan frying or broiling where food sits on a flat surface and cooks in its own fat, the George Foreman grilling machine has a patented sloped grill that actually channels the fat away from your food as it cooks. Because the grill is higher in the rear than the front, fat drains away from your food, so you get more delicious flavor without all the extra harmful fat. And the grill is so fast and convenient, you can cook your favorite foods in less than half the time. Simply place your food on a large non-stick surface and close the lid. There's no need to flip because your food will cook simultaneously from the top and bottom, cutting your cooking time in half. You get the speed of a microwave without sacrificing taste and texture. It cooks all your favorite foods in minutes. Steaks, shrimp kebabs, chicken breasts, swordfish, fajitas, hamburgers, hot dogs, tacos, home fries and sausages, grilled cheese sandwiches, and much more. The unique floating hinge design allows you to cook even the thickest cuts of meat. T-bones, pork chops, salmon steaks, even barbecue chicken. The large grilling surface can cook any amount, a single serving, or enough for the whole family. The grill has a durable double-coated non-stick surface, which makes cleaning easy. Even the messiest food like melted cheese is no problem for the George Foreman grill. Simply wipe the grill with a wet sponge. That's it. The George Foreman grill is an incredible value. Other so-called express grills can cost as much as $120 or more, and they don't even reduce the fat. George Foreman's Lean, Mean, Fat-Reducing Grilling Machine would be a great value at $99. But you don't have to pay that much, and you don't have to pay $89, $79, or even $69. In fact, you can order George Foreman's grill for only 3 easy payments of $19.95. That's 3 easy payments of only $19.95. When you order, here's what you'll receive. George Foreman's Lean Mean Fat Reducing Grilling Machine, an instruction booklet, and a specially designed spatula. We'll also include an extra drip tray for removing the extra fat that is channeled away from your food. Most importantly, you don't have to risk 1 penny to try it. Just use it for 30 days, and if you don't agree it makes the most delicious low-fat grilled dishes you've ever had, you can return it for a full refund. And if you order today, you'll also receive over $300 in money-saving coupons off other great Sultan products. You get George's amazing fat-reducing grill, plus $300 in coupons off other Sultan products, a more than $350 value. It's yours today for just 3 easy payments of only $19.95. For a low, low price, great value, and incredible convenience, order now, and you can start knocking the fat out of your diet today. Credit card users call 1-800-357-9885. That's 1-800-357-9885. For payment by check or money order, send $59.85 and $9.85 shipping and handling, plus tax if your state is listed on the screen, to George Foreman Grill, P.O. Box 473, Louisiana, Missouri, 63353. But for fastest delivery, use your credit card and call 1-800-357-9885. Call now.